All right, so now, before we end the show with our review of Last Night in Soho, the trailer literally just dropped today for the Book of Boba Fett. Now we we literally just got a chance to watch it right before we record this, and Darius, they dropped a lot. they really, I'm out of words at this point. Like this looks really interesting. I'm gonna be honest. I'm really pumped. I'm gonna be honest because is it me or did you get like an organized crime vibe from what they showed us? Right?
Yes.
How fucking sick is that? That was so fucking cool. And for other you guys, and again, I'm sure you know, I'm currently towards the end of watching The Sopranos, which again is quickly becoming my favorite TV show of all time. And the reason why I got organized crime vibes from this was because again, they reference Boba Fett, sitting on the throne of his former boss, Jabba the Hutt, who's a gangster. And there's another scene in the trailer where they're talking to the quote captains, right? Captains under Jabba the Hutt, and all I could think of was the captains under Tony Soprano. And I'm like, this looks so fucking sick. I'm honestly so fucking pumped. I can't wait. Jesus.
Yeah, woo! Let's just say this trailer got me pumped for Star Wars again. So, I'm very excited for the Book of Boba Fett. I remember when they announced this, I was like, yes, a Boba Fett show I am down for. And then the trailer I'm excited because this seems like the show and part of Star Wars that we don't really see a lot, which is the gangster mob, even the underworld in the sense of Star Wars. And finally seeing that come to fruition, it looks like, has me pretty excited. I'm very happy to see the original actor of Boba Fett from at least the prequel trilogy and even the Mandalorian, because he did show up in there. Spoilers at this point. At this point, if you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it. I'm sorry. He showed up again, and seeing him take the mantle of Boba Fett again, he a bit big, but you know what? I'm alright with that because just the posture and tonality of Boba Fett just really makes it for me, and I'm very excited for this show, actually. I did not expect it to look this good.
Right? And here's the thing too, when they announced the Book of Boba Fett at the ass end of Mandalorian season 2, right? I'm thinking to myself okay, whatever, this will just be another sort of cash grab show. I'm sure it'll be entertaining enough, but I did not expect for that show to go in this sort of direction. Because again, when it comes to the whole underworld organized crime aspect of Star Wars, if you even want to call it an aspect of Star Wars, because they really only mention it, they don't really dive into it too much. Now we're going to be getting more of that, and it's just I just can't wait. I can't wait. It definitely looks like it'll have the same quality craftsmanship of the Mandalorian. So I think at this point it has potential to be even better than the Mandalorian. And I know that's a bold statement right now.
That's a very bold statement.
I know. Like I said, I'm incredibly biased because of my affinity for mob movies. Like I mentioned, The Sopranos before. But I'm curious as far as how exactly they're gonna use the character of Boba Fett with this sort of situation, right? Because he said that Jabba the Hutt ruled with fear. I want to rule with respect. Is he gonna honor that? Is he actually gonna live up to that? And I just want to see exactly how they're gonna be able to separate Boba Fett from other, quote, mob bosses in film and TV. And again, it's really interesting because, you always thought of Bobby Hutt, I was about to say, as Boba Fett, as a bounty hunter, right? Have you ever thought of him as a crime boss, possibly?
I never thought of him as a crime boss, but considering what's happened to him in the movies and even in Mandalorian, I picture him almost the anti-hero sort of sense. So I can see why he would come in with a mentality of, hey, he treated you all horribly. I mean, I basically got eaten alive, but I'll try and do better. But at the same time, I'm still going to throw down the hammer if I need to. And you can see that. He throws down the hammer and quite a few axes on some people.
Yep. So this'll... Yeah, this is nuts. This is just insane. This is not the kind of this is not how I thought my day was going to go. I'll leave it at that. For again, for all you guys, again, I don't understand, like, after watching this trailer, you wouldn't want to, again, just tune in on December 29th. It's streaming exclusively on Disney Plus. Now another reason to get Disney Plus other than The Mandalorian. And again, there's just, as far as like what we've seen so far, what do you guys think of the Book of Boba Fett? Like, are you actually pumped? Do you think it'll just come off as like another generic Star Wars cash grab? Leave your thoughts wherever it is that you can, because again, we're obviously super pumped. We want to hear what it is that's going through your heads exactly.